So today I got another download about the live that I did about desire, drive, and direction, and how it corresponds to the chakras, and how when we follow the desire from spirit, when our crown chakra is open and we get those divine ideas, uh, we get passionate about them, and the heart center serves as the drive that contains the passion that can help us sustain the consciousness of the desire already being realized. And that motivates us and gives us the courage to transmute fear into courage. Gives us the energy to transmute fear into courage so we can take the right steps and walk in the right direction, root chakra. And what happens is that we've been operating the other way around. We follow the desire of the flesh. And that's why everybody's so confused, because we're not taking direction from spirit, but we are following the desire of the flesh, which kind of leads into addiction most of the time of some kind, and not to the opening up of our highest potential. And when it's muddled with fear, it can kind of take us on that downward spiral. But if we realize that when we're grounded and when our crown chakra is open, we become these vessels for spirit to express itself. And that's when life becomes effortless, because we are living more from our higher self, from the soul. And that's when creativity becomes a natural expression, because we're meant to be creative beings. And when our energy centers are aligned, and we have dealt with the feelings of fear, grief, anxiety, jealousy, feeling not enough, and we have let them go and cleared that, and really are rooted and feeling safe and connected to nature, realizing that we are nature, then we can really begin to be those amazing channels or antennas, and bring more of divinity and divine ideas and divine harmony into the earth and creation. And that's what all the great artists, inventors, humanitarians have been doing. And a lot of times, if you listen to interviews, they'll say, yeah, I receive ideas in the middle of the night. I receive my songs, like I just hear the music, or, I work on this idea, and then I surrender it, and then I get this vision, and I get this nudge. And this is when we remember how we are supposed to function, that we are inseparable from spirit, and spirit is always there for us to guide us. And life doesn't have to be this suffering and struggle, but we are supposed to be creating heaven on earth and working together with one another and cooperating. And our source is source. God, infinite intelligence, infinite love, infinite creativity, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the Tao, it cannot be encompassed by a single name. But that source is so creative. And when we know how to use that, when we encounter a problem, instead of dwelling on the problem and making it bigger, what we do is what Einstein suggested, is you go above, you transcend it, and you solve it from a higher level of consciousness. And that's why, people say, give it to God and go to sleep. So when you know that the way to solve the problem is, once you identify it, do not keep focusing on it, but to focus on the solution. And if you don't know what the solution is exactly, to just surrender the problem and know that you're going to receive the solution or the answer to your question, and just allow yourself space, relax, get into your feminine side instead of constantly pushing. Put that ice block in the sun, allow it to melt, and then very easily grab the key that is inside that unlocks the door behind which is your treasure. And when we remember that this is the easier way to operate, and when we balance and harmonize our masculine and feminine energies, our earthly and cosmic side, and our human and divine sides, then we operate from wholeness, which is also holiness. And we can solve major problems uh, just by allowing them to solve themselves, by believing that solution is possible and living in the feeling that solution has been found. And we've all known how to do that in different lifetimes, and our higher selves know it because there is no time. And it's just a matter of remembering, practicing it, trusting it, sharing it, and allowing it to be, so we can take good care of our planet and one another, and unfold into more and more of our highest potential in a very balanced, beautiful, whole, and holy way. Thank you, everybody who joined. I really appreciate your energy, and I hope this has been useful for you and that you will apply it and share it.